Hello, my name is Ed.
I'm running out of ideas, Double D. Think of something that would make me look good.
Ed, you be careful with that! Who do I care? It's his camera.
Mend the helms! Dive! Dive!
Yeah.
Ed, what have you done? Open it! Open it! You should know better than to eat the camera. Just think what will it do to your digestive tracts.
Oh, I can't wait to see that part, Double D.
Yes, well, let's not insist we did, Ed. Excuse me, Ed, but is this yours?
Good Lord, man!
That hit the spot.
All we have to do is go up the... What happened to the stairs?
My parents took him down because I am grounded.
That's disturbing. Now that you understand the geometry of all decisions ever. That isn't how you go through a maze!
Hang on, Double D, I'll think of something.
Would you hurry up? I'm starting to see spots.
My Joe, he's got it! Ed, how did you do that?
Because I am a brother, and Eddie's brother is a brother, and Eddie is a brother to Eddie's brother as a brother I am.
Nicely put, Ed.
Oh, brother.
Eddie, blockades!
Kickers!
Extreme close-up!
Exposed!
Busted?
Nope, can't think of a word. Evil! Bad!
Here, Ed, let me help. Eddie, there's a horrible odor coming from you-know-who!
North to Alaska!
It stinks? So what else is new?
Not like this, Eddie. I think I'm gonna be sick.
What about my scam?
Maybe his mommy called him. Come on, I want to pick up my feet.
Be you, Ed! Did something crawl on you and died? Oh, this is too rich!
Rich? What's rich?
Wilfred's rich. He looks like $1 million. Yeah, hey guys, look what my brother sent me. That big lug.
Your brother sent you this?
I think his brother sent it to him, Double D.
Check it out. I bet it's a car or something.
Why, this seems to be addressed to a pipsqueak, Eddie. A pet name for his baby brother, I assumed?
Yeah, so that means Ed Honcho in our house. Why else would he send me the key to his new truck? It's all baby stuff.
Good.
What's he think I am, a 2-year-old?
Cool.
What are you looking at?
I'm sorry, Eddie, but don't you think it's rather amusing that your brother still thinks of you as his baby brother?
No! I hate being a baby brother!
Okay, then.
Oh, Lord!
That ship in a bottle belongs to the Cakers!
Cakers! Every man for himself!
Who? What? Where? Why?
Well, this is a fine kettle of fish. What could a stained rag be doing in my back pocket?
It sure wasn't Pickle and Daisies. Quit being such a pigeon, Double D. They try to set us up.
I'm not ready to accept that, Eddie. At least without establishing motive as to why someone would want to implicate you, Ed, and I in such contempt and wrongdoings. Now, let's see. Well, it couldn't have been Jimmy.
I wouldn't put money on that. Everyone's jealous about our talents, charm, and good looks, and Jimmy's one of them.
Well, Sarah wouldn't have the patience to...
Sarah hates us.
Okay, then there's Johnny.
He secretly hates us.
Naz?
Well, she hates you.
Thank you for reinforcing that phobia, Eddie. Well, last but not least, there's Kevin. And he hates us.
I know who did it.
What are you talking about, Ed?
The offender stood here as they pilfered the paintbrush, directly behind Johnny where the offender rubbed out Plague's mouth, thus having the perfect standpoint into which to chuck that said hockey stick.
Why, Ed, that was very good.
Hold that thought. So tell us, Ed, who did it?
Simple, my fine friends. It was a foot.
Hard to believe he could dress himself, ain't it?
But Eddie, Ed found a footprint obviously left by the perpetrator of these false allegations.
No fooling?
Bravo, Ed.
We'll just match their feet into it and trap the rat.
They'll never agree to this type of verification, Eddie. Branded we are, exiled and disgraced forevermore.
To the victor, the spoils will smell.
Let's find our rat, Ed.
Whoops, gotcha, Double D.
This is one of my favorites, Ed. Note, one small object and one large object. Now, this is the riveting part. If we drop both objects in unison, that's at the same time, Ed, one would assume that the larger object would land first. Au contraire. Objects of different masses do fall at the same rate. Isn't that amazing? Ahem. Now, Ed, when I say go, release the ball. Ready, set, go. Ed, you weren't paying attention, were you? We need to drop our objects at the same time. Shall we try again?
Okay.
Ready, set, go!
Uh-oh. It's stuck, Double D.
Just relax your fingers, Ed.
It's devouring my hand, Double D!
It's just a bowling ball, Ed. Calm down.
Get it off!
Ed!
Howdy, neighbor!
Quick, hide these magazines!
Hide these magazines?
What are you, a parrot? Hide them quick! Go! Run! Hurry!
what?
Run!
Wait,
What are you
what?
waiting
What?
for? Numbskull! Oh, come on, Mom! Not that! Wait, I need this stuff! Quit lying around, Double D! My mom's cleaning up my room and she's making me throw out all of my cool stuff! But luckily, I was able to save the magazines.
I hid them, Eddie! They're snug as a bug on a rug and a jug by a sluggin'.
How you manage in one fell swoop to make a mockery of the laws of physics is...
Out of the way, sockhead! Get back there! You hit him good, right, Ed? In a safe place where no one can find him?
You bet, Eddie!
That a boy, Ed! Where?
Yeah! I forget, Eddie.
You forget? What do you mean you forget? My brother gave me those magazines!
The number you're dialing is not in service.
I suppose one man's treasure is another man's trash. Let's simply retrace Ed's steps. That should jog his memories.
This better work!
Well, I was walking down the sidewalk carrying Eddie's box and, I saw a bug. Hello, bug. I followed the little Dickens into this tree, see? Then I hit my head on that branch.
Oh!
Nope, sorry. It was this one.
Oh!
Then I gazed at the stars.
Ed, please don't do that.
Come on, we're wasting time! Where'd you hide the magazines, Ed?
Here we go! A rubber chicken. Hide the box, I said, but then I tripped, hanging on to my pal's box of magazines for dear life. Then I fell and slid into a sewer.
A sewer? My magazines are in the sewer?
Seems appropriate. You realize if your magazines were in that sewer, Eddie, they'd be totally illegible. The text smeared by the damn sludge.
It's the pictures I'm worried about! Ed, did you hide my magazines down in the sewer?
Not in the sewer, Eddie.
So where are they? Talk!
Ouch!
Where, Ed?
Ouch!
Those magazines are one-of-a-kind anniversary issue. Cough them up!
I forget, Eddie, I forget!
Close pegs, Eddie. Please. Obviously, your answer lies deep within Ed's subconscious. You have a better chance of penetrating reinforced concrete. I suggest we analyze Ed's person for clues. Forensic science, Eddie. And a hidden trace of grain could lead us to your magazines.
If Kevin knew about this, he'd take my magazines for his own viewing pleasure.
Time's a-wastin'. I've always wanted to say that.
Eddie, will these leave marks?
Big ones, Ed.
Okay, now focus. Oh dear. Ed, there's this new invention called soap. Have you heard of it? Oh, this is gonna be more difficult than I thought, Eddie. Oh my lord!
What's taking so long? Somebody should have found them.
I'm having a hard time ascertaining the clues from Ed's copious contaminants. A moment, please. Read a magazine or something.
Read a magazine? I would if I know where Ed hid them.
Oh, you read those?
Double D, that sounds surreal.
Don't rub salt on the wound, Eddie. You know how much I detest this instrument.
Oh, come on. You're setting the mood, Double D. The music, the plan, the lump.
1, 2, 3, 4, stick it all right out the door.
It's a gold mine, I tell ya. Hula dance lessons are huge.
In a pig's eye. How could something so bad taste so good?
When someone else coughs up for it, that's how. You were supposed to let it melt in your mouth, Ed, not swallow it.
Aw, it's kicking, the little whatchamacallit.
How can I do such a thing? I don't even know who I am anymore.
You should write your name on your underwear, Double D. See? I am hand-washed only.
What's with you?
What's with me? Self-abomination, Eddie. Ed was entrusted with the task and I became embroiled in the breach of that trust. My hands are contaminated by the filth of chicanery. Oh, the dastardly deep have we sown.
Who writes this guy's stuff? Hey, useless! Put those rings down and take a load off your eyes.
Ha ha ha. Very funny, Eddie. But in order to attract a crowd, one needs to demonstrate the uses of these archaic arcade games.
Is that what you're trying to do? Step aside. Let a pro demonstrate.
Whack me! Whack me! Whack me!
Hold still, Lumpy, so I can hit you!
Bravo! Well done, Eddie. You've convinced me. Your skills and expertise at modding, misleading, and moth-raiding carnival games makes me want to throw cautious into the wind and give you all my money.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Monster! I want to be a monster! Look at me! I am a monster! I am just a monster in a boy's body.
If only for a day I can enjoy the serenity of Ed's world.
Hey! Why do you always have to wreck everything?
But Eddie, I just want to be a monster!
I was quite enamored by Ed's impersonation, Eddie.
What are you flapping your gums about now?
Humor me. What if Ed really was a monster? Think about it. Ed's overactive imagination could attract customers, Eddie.
Customers are practically suckers. I like that.
Monster for Ed! Good I will be!
My aching back. Hey, how did I get back in my room? Oh, hiya, Grandpa. You're not Granddad. You're me. I gotta get out of here. Huh?
Why, hello, Eddie. We've come in hopes of third for cribbage.
Cribbage gives me gas!
This can't be happening.
Loss of control is the first thing to go, Eddie!
What happened to us, Double D? We look like turkeys.
Calm down, Eddie. I'll let you shuffle.
I hate cribbage. I'm just a kid.
Kids? Oh, Eddie. Why, we haven't been kids in over 90 years.
90 years?
Baby, go wee-wee!
It seems you dozed off again there, Eddie. You were recounting yet another human story from our past when we were children.
You remember the funniest things, Eddie! Like, I forget.
It was all just stories? Memories from the past? We really are old!
Well, so much for a rousing game of cribbage.
I just remembered something! Pull my finger, Eddie!
That mischievous prank is older than we are, Ed.
Grow up, you shriveled up, petrified lump! I still wish I was a kid!
Well, that's a keeper. Ta-ta!
C'est la vie!
Hasta la vista, baby!